Hello everybody, it's a Red Rum. This is Tony. Tony, I got sick New Year's Day. I don't know how much I posted on here. I don't think I posted anything. Anyway, New Year's Eve I went out and I got sick or whatever. I think I have a few videos where I was talking about that. But maybe not for this channel. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, maybe it wasn't this channel I was doing it for. Anyway, so yeah, I did a video about my first purchases of 2025, which technically they were in 2024, but they were to bring in the new year because it's stuff I wanted for the new year going forward. That's its own video. This one is hair products. So I was like, in 2025 I gotta shit or get off the pot. And so if you don't know what that means, basically it's kind of like you either put up or shut up, which also means you either do it or you don't, and you need to go away if you don't, right? So you either shit or get off the pot. So this is in regards to my hair products because in 2025 I don't want a lot of products. I want to experiment or whatever, but I have quite enough that I can go through and get rid of and stuff like that. And I'm still trying to figure out my hair and stuff like that. So for right now, it's not washed, but it's put in these little buns. I had to detangle it. So for me, I go through long stretches of not doing anything to my hair 2 months. And so it was just really tangled and stuff like that. And so I'm gonna be using one of my products to wash it and detangle, and then it didn't work as well as I thought it was gonna work, and so I used another product and it worked a little bit better. So I detangled it as much as I could that night because I was like, I gotta go to sleep, so I'm gonna do that. So I went and I detangled it as much as I could, went to sleep, fuck it. And then through the course of the week I've been detangling. So I had 8 balls of hair that, detangling it. And I had to, it was since it's over months, it's a lot of, hair that's in there. So as far as my hair type or whatever, well, I'm just going to say characteristics of my hair is that it's coily, not necessarily really kinky. It's definitely more coily, and you can see that as my hair has gotten longer, because I didn't know what my hair was technically going to turn out to be. My hair that's washed, it'll show these coils right here. You can't really see them, but if you were to see me up close in person, usually my edges, even though to me I don't feel I really got no edges, people are like, you got a lot of edges. I'm like, girl, what is this then? What is this space? But it's genetics, I think. But anyway, it's the baby hairs coil up a lot. Another interesting thing about my hair is that this front perimeter is always shorter, and it's noticeably shorter, and it's every time my hair grows out, because I've grown my hair and cut it off and on for half of my journey or so, and now I'm finally growing out my hair since 2019. I shaved it off and then I started growing my hair. So this is 6 years of just kind of not doing major cuts to my hair, chopping it off in half or something like that. So yeah, characteristics of my hair is that it's very fine, and it's lower density. It's very prone to breakage and stuff like that. It's very prone to knots and tangles, particularly in the back. And the back is actually kind of where I have looser texture. Actually, I know a lot of people with afro hair, their texture in the back is usually tighter. Mine is actually looser, but that looseness combined with the fine hair is it's so prone to tangling. It's just a mess. So it's just and I mean those tangles get on my nerves back there. My crown is I feel the tighter part of my hair. If there anything that's kinky, it's this perimeter right around here, and it's also the most sensitive part of my hair too. Tugging on these pieces, right, this quadrant, this little piece right here is very sensitive. So I'm very tender-headed, I guess. And yeah, so low density, very fine hairs, the back is like the loosest texture technically, and I have like generally overall like coily hair. It's like this part up here that like doesn't necessarily match with those coils, like is kind of there but not really. It can, that section is prone to like the frizziness. Like if you start manipulating it, like what coil it does have, it starts to kind of like just whatever. And then it also shrinks up a lot, especially like this back section. It shrinks up a lot. Back section around the crown, it'll shrink up. So if like the hair is like out here, it'll be like out there, and it's like, it's very annoying. So that's kind of like what my hair is like. I don't want to take these in because I just don't want to have to like struggle. I have a lot of product buildup in them, especially this bun over here, you can see. But yeah, I haven't washed it yet. I just kind of put it up, and since I was wearing a hat for the wintertime, no one could really see. So yeah, this is my shit or get off the pot like product series. So this is all the, like, this is the actual part of the video where I talk about the products, but I just wanted to give like some context for what my hair actually is. I don't do hair typing, but it probably would be like a 4B, 4C, somewhere in there. Probably 4B, mostly 4B, because you can see like actual like coil to my hair. I actually have coils. So yeah, but yeah, so these are the products, and I'm gonna try and do by brand and not necessarily by like product type, so like conditioner, shampoos and stuff like that, but like product collection brand type things. So I'll start off with the ones that are kind of by themselves now, because I'm going to do a video of like some other products that are more skincare related. Kind of shit will get off the pot for them. But yeah, so I've thrown away some other stuff. But yeah, first we're going to start with Chemic Biologics Moringa Tree Conditioning Ghee with coconut oil Ayurvedic botanicals. I really enjoy this. I think it's because it has the oil in there that I enjoy it. It definitely has slip. It definitely works with my hair. I feel like it absorbed in my hair a lot more than like some other products. I'm very handy heavy with my hair products, so you know, I feel like I'm always going through it quite fast. This was at Ulta, the location I went to, but like every time I go now, I stopped going because I hated the service there. But like every time I go, like would go there, they would not have it anymore. And so I would be, it was like they would slowly discontinuing the line there. So I was just like, I don't know. But they're online. You can find them online. They have a website unless they like shut down. But as far as I know, they're online. You can also find them if you have a Mom's. Generally, they have them. Although Mom's is very limited in what they get. Like they'll carry the stuff that's more like the styling leave-in type stuff, but they won't carry like the conditioner. They'll carry the like shampoo too. And I'm just like, bro, like, can I get both? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna repurchase this. So this is definitely a shit product. This is a shit product that I want to like get more of in 2025 unless I find something even better. But consistently, this was like a more consistent product that I really enjoyed, so I will continue to purchase this. And if my hair changes, particularly as it gets longer and stuff like that, so also context, the take this shit off. So hold on, I'm just gonna do this. So yeah, for context, I just show you guys. I don't like doing this like this because I don't like shampooing my hair like that. I don't know. I'm very particular with my hair anyway. So this is how it looks now. But this is clearly, it doesn't have a shape or whatever, and I gotta trim my hair. Still little pieces in here. Anyway, this is the back. As you can see, the back definitely looks a little bit looser, but the back, put this on here. The back is like roughly around my what's it called? Underarm. So there's that. But I want to continue growing my hair out. I like longer hair on myself. I just think it looks better on me. I don't like shorter hair on me as I get older. So let's continue. Chemic Biologics, shit product. Next would be Talila Wajid green apple and aloe with coconut. fun fact, coconut oil like annoys the hell out of me for hair. As far as like putting it in there, I was one of those like naturals that went natural like the early 2010s. So like coconut oil was like push, but it never like worked for my hair and I hated it. And it's comedogenic, so it's like clogging your pores and stuff like that. But it's interesting because this has coconut oil in it, and then this does. And I guess like not using it just raw straight, but using it within a product works better for me. So I want to like use this to see if I like it, if I like this brand. I think I've tried like one other thing from them, and I don't know if I was impressed or not. Probably wasn't because I don't really have anything currently. But I like deep conditioners. I like trying them. And so the Nutrition apple cider deep conditioner, I do like apple cider also, apple cider vinegar. And so yeah, I'm going to try this at some point in 2025. Next up would be Creole Essence. So we have the Haitian Black Castor Oil Conditioner and the Love Me Leave-In. Now this is a really good leave-in. I used it, I think I used it as like an actual detangler, to be honest, and then wash it out if I recall correctly. I think I did. But yeah, so I really enjoyed this because this one, when other products started to fail or was like really extensive, I used this and it worked. Now for these, my hair also, product buildup is very like, it's very much an issue. Like after a week, if I'm using these kind of products, like my hair will have like really flaky buildup. So I'm one of them people that can't be putting like too much shit on their hair. I think it's just because it's also fine hair. It's just like, girl, like we don't need all this on our hair. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't need all this on this shit. So you gotta do better. But I would repurchase this. I have the conditioner and shampoo. I don't know if in 2025 I'm going to continue with like these. I'll just use them up because this is like, it's like down here somewhere. The shampoo is probably around there too. I'll probably use them up and then maybe try something else. But definitely I really enjoyed this one. And so yeah, there's that. Next I have the brand Sunday to Sunday, the Revive Me Daily Moisturizing Spray, the Curl Enhancing Leave-In Conditioner with Frizz Resist, and then I bought the travel sizes of the Revive Me Daily Moisturizing Spray. So there's a travel size and this size. And then this is the Root Refresh Micellar Rinse infused with apple cider vinegar. I got this because I love the Ite Naturals rinse for my hair, but I think I couldn't find it one day, and so I saw this travel size and I decided to get it. I don't know if I'm going to continue with this. I wasn't too impressed with this daily moisturizing spray. I don't know, like it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So I don't really think I'm gonna go for it. I think this is like, I don't know if it's like 20, it could be close to $30, and then this one is like 12 or something. Like I don't know, like I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I would try this, keep this. I think I used it a little bit, but I would probably like repurchase this because I like pH balanced apple cider vinegar kind of products, so I probably would get this. We'll have to try this out, this curl enhancing leave-in conditioner with Frizz Resist. I do have frizz, but I also have, my hair like snap, crackles, and pops every time I like wash it. I'm not necessarily like, oh my god, like I have breakage. I'm just like snap, crackle, and pop. All right, well, did it get done? All right, cool. But I do want to like take better care of my hair because my hair is like lower density also. In addition to being fine, I kind of want to like build my density up, so I gotta like take better care of it. So moisturizing is definitely an issue for me. Detangling is definitely an issue for me. So kind of like getting products that help with that going forward. So yeah, I definitely am going to use these up, and we'll kind of have a verdict on these too. Like I said, I don't really think these are going into 2025 for real. Once they get used up, probably something else. So next is like this random oil from this random brand, Natural Oasis. I will repurchase this. I think that it's a pretty good oil. It's a light oil. My hair also gets weighed down by a lot of stuff. It just gets weighed down by a lot of stuff. Like the coils themselves get weighed down with a lot of product. So I can't really like be doing too much. So I'm gonna get that oil. I don't do like butters and shit like that no more. Like shea butter, I fucking hate for my hair. It just sits on top of my hair, unless it's a really silky formula. But even then, like also when it's cold, the same thing with coconut oil. It changes kind of like consistency, and I don't like that because I live in an environment where like when it gets cold, like those things get hard, and then also you start to see that little flakiness on the hair, and I'm like, no, this looks disgusting, so I can't do that. And I just don't like shea butter, so I don't use it for my skin either. I used to, because like back in the day, like when we were transitioning in the 2010s, like I feel like the natural hair community on YouTube, which is not a community, and there's been so many controversies since then about it. My opinion is that the older ones left and the new ones came in, and they were like not that great, and they were like more obsessed with a lot of bullshit. Then they brought their like, I don't want to be rude, but they brought their like colorist, texturist kind of tendencies to YouTube, and then like it caused a bunch of problems versus like the very first people I feel like I was watching really just had shit to say about natural hair and growing it. But the new generation, the people that are my age and younger, brought their like colorism issues and texturism issues and just self-esteem issues into the conversation, where they didn't need to, they didn't need to happen. Like a lot of people had like a lot of issues before that, and it's just like they use their hair as like a way to kind of like get in there on the commentary side, and I kind of like peep that, and I'm like, because I don't know, like I don't know, like I like my hair for everything that it is or isn't. I enjoy my hair, so I don't really complain about my hair. And I know somebody can be like, well, you have a softer take. Like, who cares? Like, it's 2025. Like, shut up about that. Like, either do your hair or don't. Like your hair or not. But get off the internet complaining about it, Next up would be Breedlove Beauty. So we have this Chebe hair oil. I am going to continue to purchase this. I just want to follow up with it and see if I like Chebe powder as a thing. I may explore Chebe powder in terms of my hair. What's her name? Classically Kept did it like a Chebe powder, I think Chebe oil, Chebe powder challenge for like 2024 or whatever, and it worked. It seemed like it worked out really well for her. Her hair got like significantly, it seemed like thicker, because we can work on that. So yeah, there's that. So I'm going to repurchase that definitely in 2025, unless I just feel like it doesn't work. You can see the stuff at the bottom, the powder and stuff. We have the fenugreek and rosemary hair and scalp spray. Girl, like, you could have gave me a real label, I ain't gonna lie. I think this and the oil is still on the website. So definitely would repurchase these. I enjoy rosemary essential oil also as something I put in my hair religiously. I haven't done it often this like past 6 months, but I feel like I need to go back to it, because rosemary oil and peppermint oil are like my jam, like as far as essential oils for my hair. Tea tree oil, not so much, but rosemary and peppermint oil, I love both of them. I love both of them in a diffuser to kind of like smell, but I really love them for my hair. But yeah, next we have the fenugreek deep conditioner. I don't think she's offering this anymore, so like you can't really get it. It worked really well the first time I used it on my hair, but then like the second time recently I used it, it didn't work as well on the tingles, and I don't know if the tingles were just like way worse or what, but it could have been a product buildup thing and all that kind of shit. So yeah, if it were available, I may have tried to give it another go, but as it's not really available, I don't think. I think it's another deep conditioner she has on the website. I'm not gonna, I can't really give it another go. So from this brand, definitely these two going into 2025. And then next we have the Ite Naturals kind of brand. So this is a really interesting, well, it's a nice brand to me. So they have like this caramel thing, which is this, and it's honey and bananas. Mine's is technically expired. Don't know why I got it now. But yeah, so you use this deep treatment, and it looks like when you make a paste of like brown sugar, essentially, it kind of looks like that, even if it's not gone off. It looks like that. So you put it on your hair and stuff like that. I really enjoy it. I feel like my hair does get like nice and manageable after that. Like, I don't use it and afterwards detangle with it. I use it kind of like to start the whole like process off. So yeah, this, I bought this heat protectant. I kind of low-key think I thought that it was the apple cider vinegar rinse that they also sell, which is like another great product from them. I really enjoy that product. But yeah, like I have this, so I don't know if I want to straighten my hair this year because I've gotten heat damage before, and that's another thing I feel like with my sort of hair. I feel like it's very easy to like fry, and I don't want to have those like ugly ass scraggly ends because I'm not a natural who wants to like heat train her hair, and I don't do wigs or weaves with like leave out and shit like that. I find that unnecessary. Like if I'm gonna do a wig, I'm just gonna do a full like wig. Like we're just putting everything under there. We're not leaving stuff out. So yeah, I don't know if I want to explore heat. I don't even know if I want to explore, to be honest, like braids and shit like that, because on top of like, this is okay. This is gonna be a longer video, but like when it comes to like black hair care, sometimes I kind of just feel like we like really mess with our hair like a lot, and we're very like we're very obsessed with certain aspects of our hair care. It's a very big trigger point and a very big wound for a lot of women. And I don't know, I guess because I didn't come up in a colorist family, like I knew that we were like different shades and shit, but like no one made me feel like you're dark or you're light. Like my grandmother said it when I was older, you're dark, and I was like, because like every time I say I'm darker skinned, people were like, no, not really. And I'm like, what? Like, where? Like, what? You know, like I consider myself darker. Like, obviously, well, I'm not like this shade. You know what I'm saying? But like, I consider myself darker, and then I say that, and then people are like, no, and then I don't know. I don't have time for this. Like, I'm a brown skinned. I'm a brown skin. Because in pictures, I also look darker, like much darker. Like, yeah. So this light making me look lighter, but like in person, you probably think I'm like 3 shades darker or something. I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot going on. But I didn't grow up in a family that like noted those differences. I think when my hair grew out, they were expecting like maybe looser hair. And you know the sad part about like my grandmother, because she said she passed last year. She's gonna be like deceased for like a year, in February, the week of Valentine's Day, no less. But like she's from the generation where everybody had like their hair like relaxed and permed and all that kind of stuff, jerry curled and shit. So you know, I was like, she was very opposed to like using like just basic shit like olive oil and like just basic like natural kind of stuff. She was like, I don't want that, like grease, which is like I was on my no grease thing, and now I have a little bit of grease upstairs. But when I saw her texture, cause she eventually couldn't go and get her hair like relaxed. Like it was kind of like too fine, and we have like a alopecia. We kind of have the bald spot thing as we get older. You know, some families they don't do that. They don't bald really. The women don't bald, but our family is like fine texture, looser texture, and balding. But when I finally saw her texture, it was like mine, but looser, and I was like, imagine what your hair would have like really looked like, because I have an older picture of her, but imagine what your hair would have like really looked like in its older years if you just like had allowed, you know. So yeah. Thanks, Grandma. So I can immediately see like the resemblance between my hair and hers. Like if my hair is a 4 BC, her hair is like a 4A, maybe 3C, somewhere in there. So yeah, And again, I don't really do textures. It definitely was it was going to be coily. It was going to be a coily kind of hair. And I have a friend who has wavy hair, so it's kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, so Ite Silk Detangling Conditioner, All-in-One Shampoo, Conditioner, Silk Wash. I don't think I'm going to repurchase this because I like a real shampoo. I'm not a co-wash type person. Again, because I have like fine hair, the strands just feel like if they don't get properly washed, they'll just accumulate gunk. So I don't think this is going to be repurchased. I'll use it up, whatever. It also didn't really help my hair when I needed to detangle, but then again, it was like 2 months since I done something. So like, you know, can I really complain? You know? So yeah, sage and rosemary. Oh, I might try sage essential oil this year. I might try tea rinses as well. I used to do a lot more back in the day. This is just like a long ass video, but I used to do like more back in the day when it came to my hair. Cause I used to use a mixed butter. I used to use essential oils. I used to wash people's hair and detangling and shit like that in college. Like my friends and stuff like that. I would always like wash their hair and like shampoo and stuff like that. They were like, "You're so soothing." I'm just like, thanks. But I used to whip shea butter and oils and coconut oils and shit like that and give it to people. And I used to just do more with my hair. I had a lot of like bullshit products though. But like the one thing is I was more active with my hair because I was just trying to figure out why the fuck everything was going wrong. And I would cut it every year because I was frustrated. In 2019, I made the decision to shave everything off and just like go forward. And just like from this point forward, you're going to have to like deal with your hair and actually like take care of it. And you chopping it off is really just like the way out that you like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't keep perpetuating like issues and be like, oh, like poor me, like I deserve sympathy. It's like, no bitch, like you keep fucking your hair up. Like you keep not doing stuff and then like wondering why. It's like, ugh. So yeah, all I have to say that I probably won't be repurchasing this, and I might explore sage oil, sage essential oil, sage teas for my hair, stuff like that. We'll see. But I just don't want to get like, because back then in the natural hair community, I feel like everybody was just trying any and every fucking thing because they were like so obsessed with this new journey. And I think once people kind of like figured it out, they started trailing off, and then like these random like textures, colors, type hair people started coming in. And like those are the people that like you got to be aware of because they're the ones that like started really messing with the energy of the thing, because everybody started comparing their hair typing their hair, doing this for their hair, and then they would leak in their family issues with like colorism and their family issues with being like from this background, and then it started like segueing into like weird shit, and it's just like, girl, like no. Silk Detangling Conditioner, lavender and bergamot. Again, have to explore these essential oils. Maybe I think I know what product from this line I'm gonna like keep going forward. I may do this one also, but I feel like I just need a real shampoo to get all the shit out my hair. I just, you know, I don't want stuff sitting on my hair. So from the Ite line, I'm gonna go with the caramel and the spray, the pH spray. Like I said, I'll use these all up, but definitely the repurchase of 2025 will most likely be the caramel and the apple cider vinegar like spray. So hold on for a sec. And we're back. Next is Miss Jessie's Leave-In Condish Soybean Aloe. I probably won't repurchase this, but I'll definitely check out some other stuff on the line. I don't mind this. It definitely does leave my hair soft. It may also be because I'm very heavy-handed that this is going south. I do like it. It's not it's like kind of tacky, but I definitely have sprayed my hair, put this on in an oil, and my hair has felt moisturized and kind of soft throughout the day. Now, does it last? Does it last to the next day? Not particularly. So there's something occurring with like other stuff. Anyway, so I'm probably just going to finish this up and move on Probably maybe try some other stuff from Miss Jessie's. I don't know, but this is kind of probably a no overall. And the brand overall maybe a no. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of short. Next we have Bread. The Mud Mask hair cream. I used to use Terra Essentials as a cleanser for my hair, and I may go back to that because I do like clay masks on my hair. Now this one I'm probably gonna have to throw out because it's like some of these I may have to throw out. This one is 6 months, and it's definitely been over 6 months. It's kind of sad. I'm kind of like, ugh, you can't like use it anyway. But it's a mask, so it's a clay mask for your hair, and I don't like products that do this with this like metal tubing. One, if it splits open, it can cut you. Two, if you don't have the little metal thing that can help you turn it, then it becomes really just a poor product to kind of deal with. A poor way to deal with a product. I would buy Bread again in terms of this mask. I just like the Terra Essentials just a little bit more. So if the Terra Essentials is not available, then I definitely would use Bread one. But yeah, I do like clay masks for my hair every now and then. I think I was very much maybe perhaps like overusing them a little bit, and that could like potentially like be drying on my hair. So because I would use that first and then I would shampoo and all that stuff, so probably was taking a turn for the worse. But yeah, so next is Bread hair cream. So I really don't need to get any moisturizers in 2025. This is what it looks like. So it is kind of like liquidy a little bit. So there's that. I probably will try it as I like wash my hair because I do want to see if it works. Because I'm not one of those people also that like thinks that just because something is marketed towards like black hair, that like you can't use anything else. Like you can't use anything outside of that, or that it's not marketed to black hair that you can use it. That's not necessarily the case. It just depends on the person's hair and the products, right? Because like, you know, Suave got the job done for like a lot of people in college. I used it like, you know, Aussie worked wonders for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it doesn't matter, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna try Bread in 2025. I probably will have to see what I like from one of these. Either of these. It seems like I may like lean towards this. I'm gonna have to see if me being, I'm gonna have to adjust my heavy-handedness with this to make it work, because I noticed, like I said, my hair has to build up and stuff like that. But I also don't feel like my hair is one of those hairs types or hair conditions, set of conditions that requires like weekly washing, like every other week or something. Yeah, like I just don't feel like my hair is one of those like types that needs weekly washing, like where the whole thing is being done, you know? I feel like my hair just likes to be left alone for the longest period. And then when my hair, especially my scalp, gets very itchy, well, my scalp itches. That's basically what it is. My scalp itches, then I know, like, it's definitely time, especially in the summertime. It's definitely time to, like, get it done. Anyway, last brand in the bunch, or let's kind of do this. I bought this one next to last brand, Apogee, because I haven't done a protein treatment in forever. I've also done like the one where it's not 2 minutes, like you said, it sits in your hair and then like makes your hair bone hard, like bone hard. And they be like, you better not do nothing with the shit in your hair. You better not try to comb it. You better not try to do nothing with it. Keep it in there and then wash it out and then go for it from there. But like, don't try to do other shit with this on. So I wanted to get a protein treatment, and that's one thing I think I need to incorporate in my thing, because my hair does feel like very weak when I comb it. you know, very, very weak. Even when the comb is gliding through, I just feel like it's breakage. So, yeah. I also need to just work on my overall health. That's another thing. Having overall health kind of does help your hair. But, you know. Anyway, the last brand that I have is Ceremonia, and I have like a butt, like I don't know why I have a bunch of shit from that. Anyway, I got the welcome kit at one point, and then Marshalls and TJ Maxx like be having these products. So I got the curl activator, which is gonna be a quill activator for me. So I'm gonna see how this works. In many ways, I kind of feel like this is a brand that may work for me in terms of, it feels like these products are a little bit lighter. Now, I may need a heavier duty type thing when it comes to detangling and moisturizing stuff. But as far as like the actual styling aspect, I feel like I may need lighter things based on my hair if it's going to just stay in my hair. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is where this is coming in. So it may not come in for like the cleansing, moisturizing, you know, detangling part. Moisturizing conditioner part, but it may come in from like daily or every other day like usage on that end of the hair styling thing. But yeah, I have the welcome kit. It's the Mosca oil, which is a heritage scalp oil, yucca and witch hazel shampoo, capuchu and castor conditioner, and then the guava leave-in. So I have that. I have the guava in a larger size also because it was at, I think it was at, no, maybe I got it from Sephora because this is at Sephora. So I'm going to show you, like, I have 3 of the 4 in here, but they all look kind of the same. So it looks like that. And that's that. I don't think there's a large size of this, which is kind of like, what? I don't know if there's a larger size of this, but they have like a perfume also. And I'm like, what? Like, what? Okay. This is what this looks like. Larger size. And yeah, I like longer hair myself. I think I might do a video on that. I'm not trying to make this a natural hair channel, I'm just saying. But, you know, this is a long ass video. But yeah, curl activator. I'm not a big gels kind of person either, so that's another thing. But my hair, because it's fine, I just really don't feel like it needs a lot of like heavy shit on it. Yeah. And then this mask, I would just use it if you're trying to use it to detangle. No, no, unless you have really, really like loose hair. Now my hair may be looser than some people, but it ain't that loose. It's not just straight curly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's coily. It is coily now. But yeah, out of all of these products, probably like everything in the kit, try 2025. I'll give it one last go. Like I said, I'll try everything and try to get rid of, you know, eliminate stuff. But I don't think this is going to go into it. I think my hair, when I used it, it wasn't good. I feel like I had a lot of knots and not a lot of tingles. And I actually had to like call in reinforcements from this to get them out. So I don't really know if this is definitely, I noticed when I put this on, it was like, no girl. Yeah, so, But yeah, those are my like shit or get off the pot type products for 2025. Definitely some like shit, as in like I'm gonna use them and then get off the pot products. So yeah, thank you for watching. This is a longer video. We'll see how this goes because I know people don't like longer videos, but we'll see. I said I was gonna link shit on the other video and never got around to it. It was just like extensive. We'll see how this one goes because it's the weekend, so I might have more time. I think I was just like uploading stuff during my break, but it was like I still had to go to work the next day. It was just like a lot going on. So yeah, I'm going to go and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.